Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming, and this is going to be my first official Black Ops 3 video. This is going to be a live commentary, playing some Kill Confirmed. I've never played most of the maps, so this is going to be interesting for sure. Alright, well, let me start off by saying I went to the midnight release last night. First time I've done that since MW3, so obviously I was really excited for the release of this game. And I got there at about 10:30, I would say. Hey, there's a good way to start. I got there at 10:30 just because I saw a lot of pros tweeting about how long the lines were. But I should have known better because I live in a very small area and the GameStop I have is not busy at all. So I should have known better and I shouldn't have went that early. But it worked out because I was one of the first ones in line, so it wasn't that bad. I got there and then there was nobody in there, so I paid for it in advance. And then everyone started making a line as I went in my car and started listening to music. So I still had to wait in the line even though I was the first one there. But it's all worth it now. Okay, I thought that was ice, not water. I still don't have the movements down to this game yet. I played like 4 or 5 games last night, but I still don't quite have everything down. What type of guns does everyone like early on? If you want to leave that in the comments. I've been using this KN more than I've been using the Kuda. I'm not a big fan of the Kuda that much. I feel like this is an assault rifle, but I still do better with it up close than I do with the Kuda. Man, it's good to see Black Ops 3 here. Yesterday was my birthday, so I was excited all day because I knew that meant the midnight release. And I don't have to pay for Call of Duties because it's always been a birthday gift of mine. So I was really excited to get that, and just this one I think is the most excited I've been for a Call of Duty game in a extremely long time. Wow, I just got drop shotted. But Advanced Warfare I will be grateful for because I was able to start my YouTube channel there, but the game itself is just something I'd like to move on from. I did not enjoy Advanced Warfare that much. It didn't feel like Call of Duty to me at all. That's what I was really missing is Call of Duty. How was that not my kill? I was right there. I was like a half second late. Yeah, he tried to hit me. I've never even tried hitting somebody in this game yet. I think it's a hit marker. I don't think it's an automatic kill. I've never even been in that situation. If I get close enough, I'll try it. Alright, I'm going to be careful here for a second. No idea where they're spawning. I'm going to say the right. Of course. I don't know how many live commentaries I'll be doing where I'm not doing any cutting out and some cut comms. I'm much more comfortable with cut comms, so I think I'll do more of those than I do live commentaries. But just I figured for the first week or two, people are probably more interested in the gameplay for those who don't have the game yet and for those who are interested in watching. I feel like more people are interested in gameplay than the person itself to start. So I'll be going back to my cut comms once I get familiar with free-for-all and sort of the maps. Right now I'm just going to kind of run around. I've never played most of the maps before. Not this one at all, but I actually really like the design of this one from what I've seen so far. I'm actually surprised to how big of an impact water is on maps. I thought water was just in like 1 or 2 maps and it was a little area. I didn't know water was like all over every map basically. That's another thing. I love the process of learning new games, but I also hate it. And what I mean by that is obviously a new game, very exciting. You don't have to play the old game anymore. Learning all the new stuff is great, but it's also annoying sometimes. I love figuring out what gun to use. I love figuring out the class setups and stuff. But I also get kind of frustrated knowing that I'm going to look back at myself in a couple of months and I'm going to be like, why were you using that class? Why were you using those perks? And I knew I could have done better at the beginning of the game if I used the correct things. But I have no idea what I'm really using right now. The best thing about this game so far, like I said, I'm not going to be making an opinion video for about a week until into this game because I don't like jumping into things. That's what I've done with past Call of Duties, and that was a big mistake. But what I do like is regular Call of Duty is back. To an extent, it feels like old Call of Duty. All the gunfights are on the ground, and I've missed that. I cannot tell you how much I've missed that. Now, there's a lot of things I'm still getting used to in this game. The specialist stuff, or I think it's called the specialists. I don't know, the overdrive and all the abilities. Don't know what they're called, but I'm still getting used to those. I'm getting used to throwing regular grenades again with LB, not using overclock instead of my launcher and only having one type of grenade. I can't believe that was a thing. Ooh, turned on. I can't believe that was a thing. You couldn't use lethals and regular grenades. Nothing I was interested in to see, and other people were, is how good the stuns were. I know a lot of people wanted stuns to be not as good as they were in the beta. I didn't play the beta, but I want stuns to be really good. Because it feels like, for me, when I get stunned hard, it's really annoying, and it happens a lot. But when I stun people in Advanced Warfare, people always talk about how good the stuns were, and yet I never stunned anyone so their screen was like full white. I always just made their gun bounce a little bit and they didn't get white at all. So I wanted the stuns to be better, so hopefully they are. I bet there's a lot of kids right now who stayed home sick, quotation marks, or they told their parents they just wanted to play the game for a day. I imagine some parents are okay with that, just letting their kids skip one day if they haven't missed a lot of school, after all. But I remember I went to the MW3 midnight release with my friend. There's my first time hitting someone with a hit marker. But I went to the MW3 midnight release, and it was made very clearly to me that I was going to school the next day. And I think I was a freshman in high school when that came out, and I was like, alright. So I got it, and I played, I think, 2 games with my friend, and I went to midnight release with it at my house. And then I had to go to bed. And that whole day of school was torture. I was not applying myself at all. Well, I'm not really the greatest student in the world, but I was not focused on school at all. All I could think about all class was Modern Warfare 3. And I only liked that game for like the first 2 or 3 days, and I never played it again. And I went back to Black Ops 1. But that day of school was torture. Yeah, I can't wait to get back into my free-for-all grind and my cut comms. I hate that there's no knifing. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but it's gonna be like a thing that I'm gonna have to get used to. I just died so quickly here. So quickly. Oh, that gun destroys people from what I've seen. I've watched some streams, and that's the gun people seem to be destroying with. Are you kidding me? That's the same gun. I feel like sometimes this game's like Call of Duty Ghosts, where you die extremely fast. Like if I died there, I would have cried. Oh, there's someone behind me. I'm so bad at water. Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. There's one, I'm gonna drop shot him. Don't kill me. Yeah. Just gonna lay down right here and wait. Hubs Kids challenge. Always challenge. Lightning strike. Long range shots. Alright, I'm not doing too bad. That's another thing I gotta get used to. Head glitches are back in this game. I was saying that when I was playing last night. I forgot I can head glitch again. That's like a big thing for gun battles. In Advanced Warfare, head glitching didn't matter at all because you can just jump up in the air. So now I can actually head glitch again and actually pick smarter gunfights. So I'm excited to do that. I gotta get better with spawns too. That comes in time with learning the game. But I use the minimap more than I ever have. But I still have no idea where people are spawning right now. I gotta use my overclock more too. You literally go lightning fast with this thing. Oh, there's one. I'm a big fan of this KN gun so far though. It kinda reminds me of the AN-94 from Black Ops 2. I tried it with the red dot and that was just absolutely terrible. I hated the red dot. I'm stunned. Well, I guess that's where the stuns come in. Or was that a concussion? Are there concussions in this game? I don't know what I'm doing. New game. Okay, they're behind me. Another thing I gotta get used to, in the Call of Duty Ghosts, once they did the MTAR patch, you had to pre-aim so much. So I gotta get better at pre-aiming. I just gotta make my mind go back to classic Call of Duties. But that's going to be it, guys, for my first Black Ops 3 video. I'm going to try to upload every single day and not miss any days. Like I said, if something comes up, we'll obviously have to miss a day. But I'm going to grind the heck out of this game, and I'm going to post so many YouTube videos. So leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment if there's anything you want me to talk about in a future video. And I will talk to you guys later.